critics report the 2016 Fiat 500X doesn't have especially refined or powerful engines, but they say it has a high-end cabin and nimble handling. A turbocharged four-cylinder engine powers the 2016 Fiat 500 liters, and reviewers say it delivers good acceleration around town but feels underpowered on the highway. A manual transmission is standard and an automatic is available. According to the EPA, the 2016 500 liters gets up to 22/30 miles per gallon city, highway, which is a bit subpar for a wagon. A few test drivers say the 500 liters has a comfortable ride, though others report it feels unsettled over rough roads. Some critics add that the 500 liters doesn't feel as nimble as its rivals. The 2016 Fiat 500 LS cabin is full of low-rent plastics, according to most auto journalists, but some say it has attractive styling. Test drivers think the front seats are comfortable but could be more supportive. They add there's ample headroom for front and back seat passengers. With 68 cubic feet of cargo room with its rear seats folded, the 500 liters has more overall cargo room than many rivals. Overall, reviewers find the 2016 Fiat 500X's performance to be satisfactory, but not particularly thrilling. They report that although the larger optional engine provides a bit more power than the base engine, it's noisy and unrefined. Test drivers say the standard 6-speed manual transmission is easy shifting, but can feel dull. They add that the available 9-speed automatic transmission can be slow to respond from a stop and has trouble finding the correct gear. Although reviewers agree that the Fiat 500X has sporty handling and is easy to maneuver, they wish its steering offered more feedback. Acceleration and power. The 2016 Fiat 500X comes with a turbocharged 1.4-liter four-cylinder engine that makes 160 horsepower and is mated to a 6-speed manual transmission. A 2.4-liter four-cylinder engine that produces 180 horsepower is available and is paired with a 9-speed automatic transmission. According to the EPA, the base 2016 500X gives 25/34 miles per gallon city, highway, which is excellent for the class. Test drivers say the 500X's base engine has adequate power for typical driving situations. Although the larger available engine produces a bit more power, auto writers complain that it's noisy and unrefined. According to some critics, the standard manual transmission can sometimes feel imprecise, but others report that it shifts easily. Critics are also disappointed in the optional 9-speed automatic transmission, which they say has trouble finding the correct gear. Reviewers say the 2016 Fiat 500X is nimble around corners. However, most test drivers agree that its steering feels vague and gives poor feedback. The 2016 500X has an available dynamic selector, which allows you to choose between 3 driving modes: Auto, Sport and Traction Plus. Automotive journalists agree that Auto mode is the most pleasant setting for the typical drive, as Sport mode makes the 500X's handling feel overly sensitive. They also note that models equipped with 18-inch wheels have a fairly harsh ride. Front-wheel drive is standard, and all-wheel drive is available. A few reviewers say the brakes work just fine, and others point out that even under hard braking, the 500X exhibits little nosedive. Handling and braking. Reviewers say that around the city, the 2016 Fiat 500's handling is nimble. On winding roads, however, the 500's high center of gravity produces lots of body roll. Most auto writers also find its steering to be heavy. Front-wheel drive is standard. The 2016 Fiat 500X earns praise for its upscale interior. Test drivers say the 2016 Fiat 500X's backseats have good headroom, but legroom is poor. Reviewers agree that outward visibility is great in most directions. Critics say the infotainment system and audio controls are easy to use, but some complain that the gauges are confusing, and the climate controls can be hard to reach. Seating: the 2016 Fiat 500X seats 5 and comes standard with cloth upholstery and 6-way manually adjustable front seats. Premium cloth upholstery, leather seats, heated front seats and an 8-way power adjustable driver's seat are available. Reviewers agree that the front seats are comfortable and roomy, and both the standard and upgraded upholstery are high quality. Test drivers report that the rear seats have good headroom for tall adults, but that legroom is limited. Most automotive writers find that the 500X's high seating position makes it easy to enter and exit the SUV and gives the 500X great outward visibility in most directions, though thick roof pillars block some views. Standard features in the 2016 Fiat 500X include a 4-speaker stereo, a USB port, an auxiliary input jack and steering wheel-mounted audio controls. Available features include dual-zone automatic climate control, Bluetooth, satellite radio, an 8-speaker Beats audio system, a Uconnect infotainment system with navigation and a 6.5-inch touchscreen, a sunroof, a rear-view camera, blind spot monitoring, lane departure warning, forward collision warning and rear parking sensors. Interior features: reviewers say the available Uconnect infotainment system is straightforward, and the audio controls are well placed. Some also report that the climate controls can be difficult to reach, but are still easier to use than the controls some rivals have. A few critics complain that the 500X's gauges are small and confusing. See 2016 Fiat 500X specs. Cargo: the 2016 Dodge Viper has roughly 14.7 cubic feet of trunk space, which is more than many sports cars offer. However, the cargo area is narrow because of a large hump behind the seats. There isn't much storage space in the cabin either, apart from a couple of small compartments and pockets.